coming at you live from the heart of Lincoln, America. Step into the world of gymnastics with Nebraska women's gymnast and Canadian world team member Emma Spence.
She got a bronze in the all-arounder, bronze on beam. And who knows if she'll get another medal. But that was a very confident performance.
This is Beyond the Routine with Spence.
Hitting all her handstands, connecting all her release moves, and landing that dismount. That's Emma Spence for you.
Sponsored by the Teammates Mentoring Program. Here is your host, Emma Spence.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Beyond the Routine. I'm your host, Emma Spence, and tonight I have a very special guest. Her name is Becca Fowler. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So you work with the Chamber of Commerce. Let's start by maybe talking about your role within that.
Perfect. So I am the investor relations, and basically what that is, dumbing down the terminology, titles and stuff. But it is, I make sure that businesses have resources in the community to thrive. So that could be getting them in front of the community at large and building awareness. It could be marketing. It could be connections. It's any of those components, and that's my role.
Cool. And how long have you been doing that for?
It'll be a year in January.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then for people that may not know what the Chamber of Commerce is, because I didn't even fully know what it was until I had my first conversation with you, how would you describe, I guess, what it does?
Yes. So a Chamber of Commerce is a nonprofit, and their sole role is to support the business community at large in their area, right? Okay. So there's multiple ways that we do that as a chamber. It is advocacy for business issues, right? Bipartisan, we don't go one way or the other, but we focus on issues that are going to impact business economy here in the local region. It's networking and community awareness through marketing and through over 80 network events a year. It's also giving tools to entrepreneurs. So we do stuff like business toolboxes and things where we educate them on how to run a business. So our main high level goal is to just help our economy thrive through that business support.
Cool. Yeah. And what would you say, like, the role that it has, like, within the city itself, or like the people in it, the people not in the chamber, like, how does that kind of interact?
Yeah. So we're constantly working to make the economy a place that people want to live, move to, visit, stay. And we do that. We're a little unique in the way that we are a chamber, and we have our visitors bureau is a part under our umbrella. And so their role is to really bring people into Lincoln, which ultimately impacts everyone, right? So the businesses that aren't even members of the chamber are impacted by those initiatives that we're doing.
Yeah.
And then we have another branch called the Lincoln Economic Development, or LPED is what we call it, because it's a pretty long term. Yeah. That their role is really to help bring workforce and help people find jobs, help businesses to find workers. And then the other component that they do is they work to bring businesses to Lincoln. So,
okay. Yeah. It's a lot of different stuff.
We are pretty busy, but I do think that, to your question, it impacts our members, but it also impacts the community at large.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Kind of just everyone in the area, really.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. Do you guys have like a mission, like even a mission statement, or like what's your like day-to-day like goal?
Day-to-day goal is to really help the economic part of the city thrive, and the individuals that live here. So a great example of this is the Sandhills Global Youth Sports Complex.
Okay, yeah.
That is scheduled to bring in $20 million this year.
Wow.
In economic stimulation.
That's
right?
Cool. Yeah.
I thought that was cool.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. So it's in our day-to-day, it's small or large things that help Lincoln to thrive.
Mm-hmm. Cool. And is there anything that you'd like people to know about it that they might not know?
We're here to be a resource, ultimately. Even if membership isn't the right role for what you're needing in the moment. Like, we really want to help businesses be able to have any resources they need to be successful here. So,
Mhm.
yeah.
Cool. Is there anything that you think people maybe misunderstand about the chamber?
Some of the things I hear a lot of
Yeah.
is that the chamber is for big business.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
And
it's more like smaller too, right? Or is it
actually,
kind of everyone?
we do have some big businesses, right?
Mhm.
And they help to support the economy from like hosting things and sponsorships and stuff
Okay.
like that. But 86% of our membership is small business.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I think that's kind of a myth
Mhm.
that we have, that it is for big business, but really, like, a lot of the resources we offer help the smaller businesses.
Is there like a certain population, I guess, that you guys target that you work with? Or is it kind of just whoever works or is part of the business?
It's really whoever works or is a part of the business. So a membership with the chamber is for all of the employees.
Okay.
And something that I'm noticing, and I'd be curious to know your stance, since I know that you're newer to the job market and the whole adulting thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I love that.
Yeah.
It's a whole fresh perspective. Is
Mhm.
like, what resources or things are you seeing that people your age are needing? But like, we really try to help get all of the employees engaged in the community,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'm noticing, and I want your perspective on this,
Yeah.
is that people are really wanting that human to human interaction right now.
For sure. Well, yeah, especially because I guess a lot of people, or at least like even my job, like it's so digital.
Yeah.
Like everything, meetings are over Zoom, everything like emails, calls. Like there's not many opportunities to meet in person or go over things in person. Like my whole team that I work with, like we're all virtual together basically.
Mhm.
Like we rarely get together, like maybe a couple times a month.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think we're noticing that in the world today, is that like people are starving for that personal interaction.
Yeah. Yeah. And another thing, I guess, is like, I think for people, or at least me, like coming out of college and everything, is just, I didn't even know that was a resource that was available.
Yeah.
And I guess I don't even know how you would know if you didn't like grow up around it. But I got in touch with you and I was like, oh, there's so many things available that like I didn't even know about.
Well, and I think we were talking about this, but it's about who you know.
Yeah.
Right? It's about
for
your
sure.
network.
Yeah.
And so like Young Professionals Group is under our umbrella. And so it's I have seen so many young adults that are coming out of college join Young Professionals Group.
Yeah.
And now they're sitting on the city council.
Cool.
Or they're So it creates those relationships and those opportunities.
Yeah. Yeah, because it was crazy the way that I even got connected with you. Like I was prospecting a different, I guess, business, and they were like, "Oh, you should meet this person," and then that person connected me to you, and I was just like, "Wow, it really is about who you know."
Yeah. I go to a lot of things, and that's really the best way from a relational sales perspective is to just be in front of people.
Yeah, for sure. Is there anything else that you can think of that people maybe misunderstand? I don't know. To be quite honest, I thought it had something to do with like lawyers. Like I had no idea like what, like I was like chamber, like that sounds really like official. And like I had absolutely no idea.
I have heard I was talking to someone the other day and he owns a small business, and he was saying how he walks in the room and he's like, it feels very professional.
Okay.
And that is not me at all. Like, I mean, I'm professional.
Well, yeah.
I mean, sometimes, but he felt like he needed to come in a suit and tie.
Yeah. Okay.
And I think that that's a fallacy. I, for one, want people to come as they are and be real and authentic.
Yeah.
And we need more of that. And the Chamber of Commerce is, like I said, it's such a service-minded resource type of place.
Yeah.
That anyone that comes in should feel comfortable and like welcomed.
Yeah. Would you have like anything, I guess, to say to the people that maybe feel like they don't know how to get into that group or like how to start that process?
Yeah, just reach out and do a one-on-one, and maybe ask to come to an event as a guest. Meet with me, and we can kind of talk through what your comfort level is, because I do think networking is intimidating to people.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your experience been?
I mean, okay, the university actually does a really good job of like preparing the student athletes.
Okay.
Like every year almost, we had networking events that kind of brought us out of our comfort zone. Like we had to have our elevator pitch ready, and we had to bring our resumes, and there were different, I guess, organizations in the community that were there, and we had to like walk around, introduce ourselves, and like actually network. So I'm really glad that I had that opportunity before actually starting to work, because I'm like, okay, I've done something like this before, at least, where I had to talk to people that I didn't know.
Yeah.
And kind of pitch myself. But I mean, other than that, I guess like through my sport background, I would meet different athletes or different coaches from different countries. So that was definitely, now that I look back on it, I guess it was kind of networking. I thought it was just making friends, but at the end of the day, I feel like they're pretty similar.
I agree. I think if you're doing networking right, it should feel like you're making friends.
Yeah.
But I think that at the end of the day, like, just coming and showing up, and part of my role is being a connector. So what I have seen in networking is like, if they're super nervous or struggling or scared socially, which I think after COVID, a lot of people were.
That's a whole other thing.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That could be a whole worm we could go down.
Yeah.
But if you introduce someone to one or two people and say, hey, you two have these things in common, it eases everything. Right?
For sure. Yeah.
So that's kind of the approach that I have.
Yeah, and you've done some really cool things even with me. Like you connected me to Liza, who's on my show probably 2 weeks ago now.
She's a queen.
She was so great.
Her boot camps kill me. Oh my God.
I think I'm going to try it. She's like, you need to come at least do like the week trial. And I think some of my friends are going to do it with me too.
Oh, good.
Because I'm like, why not? And it was funny because she was at the station here with me. And I texted some of my friends. I was like, you guys got to get here before the end of this. I need you to meet this person. She's so cool. So some of them actually like showed up, and at the end I introduced her to my friends. I was like, you guys need to know this person. She's so cool.
She is so passionate about everything she has gone through in her journey.
Yeah.
And what she does to help people. And the thing that I love about her and her gym is I've never been to a gym that has a more diverse group of people working out. Right.
Okay.
So you have really fit people, but you also have people that are at different walks of life. You have older, younger, bigger, smaller, just starting out, and you feel comfortable.
Yeah.
I can't say enough good things, but those are the type of things that get me excited.
Well, yeah. And that's such a fun job. I feel like, I don't know, like, I guess I'm speaking for you, but like, what would you say are like your favorite parts of the job?
Being able to learn everything I can about a business, like, and the why behind why someone is passionate about it, right? So Liza is a perfect example.
Yeah.
Like, she got into business because she saw a need, and she followed that need and to deliver it to the community, which takes a lot of courage.
For sure.
It takes courage. It takes tenacity. It takes relationship skills. And she has embraced it, and it's not easy. Being an entrepreneur is really hard, so it's really nice to be able to come in and like support them and make the connections, because when you're starting out as an entrepreneur, you have zero time, right?
Yeah.
And you don't know where you're supposed to start, and a lot of it is just throwing darts at the wall.
Well, yeah, and it's funny because actually, now you say that, yesterday someone came up to me and they're like, hey, I heard your show with Liza. It was so great. Like, I loved hearing about her story. I've actually been to her gym before. I was like, seriously? Like, it was just really cool, like, having that, like, I guess, full circle, like, come back. It's like someone listened to it and then, like, went in there and everything. I was like, wow.
I feel like you probably get that a lot, though, because Lincoln's, like, a big little town.
It's, like, every week I realize that more and more. It's crazy. Because even, like, you introduced me to 3 Pillars Performance and the guys there, and then just, like, the connections through those guys. And it's just, like, we're going to have them on the shows in a couple of weeks as well. And it's just like everyone kind of knows everyone in some way, or like knows someone that can help that person, which is really cool.
Someone was telling me the other day, they're like, in the world, because of everything we have with social media and everything, we're about 3 degrees of separation from everyone.
Really?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I know. We probably should find out what that stat and like get it
Yeah.
quoted, but I thought that was wild.
Yeah.
But in Lincoln, you can specifically feel it, to your point.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and that's something someone was even telling me the other day. The loyalty in the community is also crazy. Like they're just making an example. Like you have someone that cuts your hair, like you're gonna go to that person forever, whether they did a bad job once or not. Like you're just gonna keep going to the same person, which is also kind of cool.
Yeah, I think there is a strong community here. And I will say this, I think people genuinely want to help,
Yeah.
right? It's definitely a very community service minded environment.
Yeah, and that's something interesting too that like not that I don't have back home in Canada, but I wasn't like in that kind of environment growing up. And
Yeah.
then like I come here and I'm like doing everything I'm doing here. And then I tell people back home, they're like, really? Like that's what Nebraska's like? Because I didn't even know what Nebraska was until I got here, really.
Yeah.
So like trying to describe Lincoln and Nebraska to people back home, I'm like, yeah, like everyone's just so like they get like hang out together, they help each other, they work together. Like even like Husker athletics is insane. The way that the community supports the athletes, like it's insane.
I got a tour of the Husker, the new facility.
Mm-hmm.
That is wild. It's
Yeah.
stunning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. No, it's true. I moved here from North Carolina.
Okay.
And when I first moved here, I was in a little shock too to see that, because in North Carolina, it is a Bible Belt, but it's very siloed. Like people stay in their own little nuclear families.
Okay.
And so coming to Lincoln, everyone was like, "What do you need?"
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I just need a minute.
Yeah. It's like, what do you
happening? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I do enjoy that.
And how would you, I guess, from your perspective, like how does that impact, I guess, the workforce in the community and like the economic side of things that you work on, like that close relationship between people?
I think
that was a tough question. I'm sorry.
No, it was
like,
a good question. So what makes us unique is we have quite a few educational institutions here.
Okay.
We have no less than 5,
Okay.
right? So we have UNL, we have Wesleyan, we have Union University.
Okay, yeah.
We have, there's a few others. Creighton, I think they're in Omaha, but
yeah.
And so from a workforce development, there's no shortage of potential workforce here. And so what we've done on our Lincoln Partnership for Economic Development side is we have created relationships with all of those to make sure that students have access and that we get to know them and that we get them out, right, to the community to start building those relationships.
Yeah.
Just like you mentioned, you kind of felt that community feel while you were at UNL.
Yeah. So you guys do stuff with UNL?
We do stuff with UNL.
Okay.
We do stuff with Southeast Community College, with Wesleyan.
Yeah.
So
cool.
Yeah.
So what kind of stuff, I guess, is it to help with the transition from like out of college?
Yeah. So a major thing that we do is our young professionals group.
Okay, yeah, let's get into that a little bit more. I think that would be something to talk about.
Yeah. So a young professionals is something that we do to help people transition into adulthood, for lack of a better.
Yeah, no, that makes sense too.
But at 22, when you're graduating from college, it's culture shock.
For sure. I'm going through it right now.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
so part of making sure that you can transition smoothly is having people around you that have either gone through it or are also going through it, so you can create like a group of safety people to kind of bounce ideas off of.
Yeah.
Or is this how this should be, or this is,
Mm-hmm.
And so young professionals group is from 22 to 40.
Okay.
To give people that are coming out of college and people that are going even beyond into families and workforce and stuff, a community in and of themselves. So we do a lot of social events for that community. We'll do roundtables that are talking about different work-life things. So finances or consulting or business things like leadership skills, all of that. And YPG is heavily involved in that. And then we also do, and I'm really excited about this, and I would love your perspective, is we do a lot of policy education.
Okay.
Right? I know that's kind of like a touchy thing.
Yeah.
But yeah. So,
yeah. Well, I don't even really know where to start with that. So that would be really important.
Right?
For sure.
And I agree with that. I will sit there and I'll go to like a city council or something like that. And I will see it's typically older individuals that are invested in their community.
Yeah.
Because I don't think politics should be the left and right stuff.
Yeah.
It should be involvement in your community.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So how do you, if you see something, a problem in the community, like you see that the bus line is not stopping somewhere that it should be, that is needed. Like, where do you go? What do you do? Who do you talk to?
Yeah, like I would have no idea where to start.
Yeah. And so Young Professionals Group gets young adults exposure to how do you make a real difference in the community?
Yeah.
Who do you talk to? And again, like you interview council members, you talk to senators, you talk to commissioners, that all of these people have impact change and they want to hear from our young people. But to your point, I don't know where to start.
Yeah. So where would they start? Or like what would be, I guess you would teach that in those lessons and classes?
I mean, I think part of it is, like we said, getting to know and understanding. I think I, for one, when I first got into any kind of politics or any policy talk, I was a little intimidated by these individuals.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. And so exposure to meeting them and realizing like, this is a good example.
Okay.
I was intimidated by a city councilman who's fairly young. His name is Brody Weber.
Okay.
If you've heard of him.
Maybe.
Nope, that's fine. We need to get you more into YPG.
Yeah.
He came to YPG and he was just hanging out, and he comes to everything. And he's sitting there and he's hosting it at, where was it? It was at the Martini Bar downtown.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Yeah. What is that called?
I don't know. I know what one you're talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Anyway, and I was intimidated to meet him. And then I looked down and he's wearing martini socks. And I'm just like, okay, you're a person.
Yeah.
I don't know. So you get to meet him one-on-one.
Yeah.
But,
no, that's awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Well, guys, on that note, we'll be right back after the break. You are listening to Beyond the Routine with Emma Spence and Becca Fowler.
Hey guys, it's Carly from Boyd Farm Outfitters. Farmers, you need to know about Green Eye Spot Spray. With Green Eye, we replace your existing spray boom with a brand new aluminum boom equipped with camera technology that identifies and sprays only weeds and not your crop. The boom comes with 2 spray lines so you can still broadcast residual herbicide while you're spot spraying weeds that are up. Green Eye users in Nebraska are saving a ton of money on herbicides, but that's just the beginning. Learn more at BoydFarmOutfitters.com. That's BOECK FarmOutfitters.com.
If you want to make new floor shopping easier, come to O Street Carpet. Hi, I'm Steve Carper. Our flooring professionals can help you choose the best flooring for you, your family, and your budget. We eliminate the confusion. Even better, you'll be enjoying your new flooring much sooner. No 6 or 8 week waits. We'll install right away and save you money on installation. Floor shopping made easy every day at O Street Carpet. O Street Carpet. 1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just their professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, their passion, for happier, healthier, furry friends.
I'm Karen Carr. I've been a realtor for 31 years. When I made a company change 12 years ago, I chose Lincoln First Realty, now NP Dodge. It's the oldest independently owned realty company in the country. Since becoming NP Dodge, we've continued our tradition of community involvement. Our management and staff are always available to offer support in marketing, technology, social media, and educational opportunities.
Expand your career with NP Dodge. Call Eric at 402-434-2222.
It's the holiday season. Time for work parties, friend get-togethers, and family gatherings, which means lots of eating. Maybe you think you've perfected your holiday meals, and maybe you have no idea where to even start. Let's fix that right now. No holiday party is complete without Führer's cheese spread. It goes well with any type of cracker, pretzels, apples, chili, vegetable, chips, and of course it's perfect to pair with wine or beer. Holiday meals aren't complete until Führer's cheese spread is on the table. Find your own container at your nearest local grocery store today.
Things that impair you come in many different shapes and sizes. Some are the shape of beer and liquor bottles. Others look like cigarettes but aren't cigarettes at all. These are the things we know impair us, the things our parents warned us about. What we're not always aware of is our new prescription, or the over-the-counter medicine we picked up just for allergies or a bad cold. See, it doesn't just matter how much of a substance you take. If you are impaired, driving is deceptively dangerous. Don't drive impaired. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Midwest Bank is hosting our annual Thanksgiving food drive, partnering with local Lincoln schools to provide Thanksgiving dinners to families in need. We hope to provide meals for more than 120 families in our community this year. You can help by dropping off a donation at either Midwest Bank location, 7001 Pioneers Boulevard or 2655 Jamie Lane. Any donation is greatly appreciated. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank, member FDIC.
Fall is officially here, and Brown's Shoe Fit has just the right style and comfort your feet deserve. Stop in to see a wide selection of all your favorite brands, including Brooks, Hoka, Echo, Keen, and many more. At Brown's Shoe Fit, they take the time to measure your feet to ensure proper fit. They also have the largest selection of Uggs and Hokas in Lincoln. Brown's Shoe Fit at 66th and Q.
This is where it happens. Long hikes with friends, kayaking adventures with family, more horseback riding, zipline gliding, rock face climbing, hammock camping fun than you could ever imagine. And it's all outdoors, amongst the trees and across the prairie, here beneath Nebraska skies. Plan an outing today at yournebraskaadventure.com. Sponsored by Nebraska Game and Parks, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Back to Beyond the Routine with Spence on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Sponsored by the Teammates Mentoring Program.
Welcome back, everyone. You are listening to Beyond the Routine. I'm your host, Emma Spence, with special guest here tonight, Becca Fowler, with the Chamber of Commerce. Okay, so my next question for you is there anything that you guys have been working on lately that you're really proud of or would like to share?
Yeah, I have two things, actually.
Okay, yeah.
So we are currently in the process of looking at how do we showcase our neighborhood hubs.
Okay.
So I have interviewed quite a few of our neighborhood hubs. So a lot of times people will segment into just downtown area, and we have these great business hubs and third spaces that are popping up. So you have like College View, you have University Place, you have Havelock, which is another great one. They have like some amazing shops, charging station and antique places and all of this. And so we're currently in the process of hearing from each of those segments and working with our marketing team to get some more traction out in those areas, which I think is super fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the other one we have is our business, Celebrate Business Awards, which we're really excited about.
So what is that? What is it like?
So that will be a social hour. And it's December 11th. It's from 4 to 6. And it's open to the community at large. So it's not just membership based.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll be a cocktail 2 hours celebrating some local businesses here that really made an impact on the community at large over the last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So people can just, do they need to like RSVP or anything?
Yes. So they can sign up at lcoc.com
Okay.
for those. I believe that for non-members, it's $75, but it's happy hour and a celebratory at Cornhusker Marriott.
Cool.
And for members, it's $65.
Okay, cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, that would be really cool to go to.
And you get to dress up. Which I
Yeah.
love.
Yeah, that would be fun. And then is there like, how does it work for like the awards, I guess, side of it?
Yeah, so we've already announced our awards.
Okay.
So Don't Panic Labs, if you've heard of them, they won the Cornerstone Award, which we're really excited
Cool.
about. And we have Gravel Worlds, which
Okay.
is on our Visit Lincoln side. We do a lot of events and stuff, and they put on a spectacular event this year, and we had people from all over the country coming. for
Really?
that. Yeah.
What kind of event was it?
Gravel Worlds is a gravel cycling race.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't even know they did that here.
Oh, we have a huge gravel cycling community.
Really?
hmm
Wow.
where is it?
Where is it? Where do they do it?
Everywhere. So, like, if you've ever
Okay.
Lincoln, right outside of Lincoln, you have all these gravel roads.
Yeah.
And stuff. So they'll put up different routes and stuff. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I didn't even know that. That's awesome.
Oh, we need to do the nacho ride.
What?
Okay, so Tuesday nights,
Okay.
they have a gravel ride from Lincoln to Eagle.
Okay. How far is that?
It's like 20 miles.
Okay.
You got
Nice.
this volleyball.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Do you cycle at all?
No.
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 What?
No. Like the only stuff that we would do was like practice, and it was like the wind bikes that were like
Oh,
the
yeah,
resistant ones. Those were not fun.
I imagine not. I don't know that I would like the tension, but I feel like gravel would
I
be
feel like
similar.
and like outside would be fun.
Ah, it's beautiful.
Like
We've got a
exercising
really
outside.
good trail system here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Nacho ride
Yeah.
out to Eagle, and then you get to eat nachos, and then you.
Okay, I was gonna say what's the nacho part, but okay.
Yeah.
They like provide that?
No.
No.
Pay for it.
Okay. But like it's like part of the
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
fun.
There's probably like 75 to 100 people that will show up at this bar to have nachos, and then they'll just bike back. And it's 20 miles in total. So it's 10 miles
okay,
out,
okay.
10 miles back. I should say that before your facial expression was like, ugh.
I was like, oh, that's fun. Okay, cool.
But yeah, so we do have we have announced all of the winners, and so it's just a way to celebrate all the things that were accomplished this year in the community. and
Yeah.
yeah. So
Cool. Would you say, I guess, do you have any like favorite, I guess, resources or anything that the chamber offers?
I really like the marketing that we have is. So we have some of the most reasonably priced marketing because we want to make sure it's available for everyone.
Yeah.
But we have 25K in like social media followers and stuff. And for
Oh,
like
yeah.
$50, people can reshare on that
Yeah.
to spread awareness of what they're trying to accomplish with their business. So
Yeah.
little things like that I think really help move the needle for businesses. And I get really excited about that.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Mhm.
So, okay, if I talk about my experience a little bit. So I retired gym and I graduated university at the same time earlier in May. And then I was going through this phase of trying to figure out what to do with my life.
Yeah.
Figure out what career I want to do, like where I want to be, like all these different things. Do you have advice for someone going through that kind of thing? Because I had no idea what to do. I kind of just went with something and I'm doing it. But like figuring out what you're passionate about, what you want to do.
I have always been the type of person that believes in trial and error.
Okay. Yep.
So saying yes to things, even if it scares you,
Mm-hmm.
and stepping out of your comfort zone, I think has never failed me.
Okay. I like
So
that.
That would be the advice I would give.
Is there any, I guess, any resources or anything that the chamber kind of helps with for someone going through that?
A lot of what we've talked about is the YPG stuff,
Yeah.
that networking, that mentorship side. I think that in and of itself is stepping out of your comfort
Yeah.
zone. Meeting strangers as an adult.
Yeah.
Right?
And do you need to kind of, I guess, have a job or know what you want to do when you go into something like that?
Not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. It's a personal, like, So the membership for YPG is individual based, and so
Okay,
it's not company based.
Mhm.
So a person can not have a job, and I have on more than one occasion had people come up to me and say they got their first job because they joined YPG and went to an event and talked to someone and they offered them a job.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, that's a really cool, because I was like, oh, like if someone doesn't really have a job and they like, it's like, oh, you need to get the job before doing that. But no. And then that's a good way to kind of help find one.
Yeah. When I first moved back here from Minneapolis, I went to a chamber event and I got a marketing job directly from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
So you've met so many different people and around the community, and I guess everywhere, because you've lived in a lot of different places as well.
Yeah.
What are some things that you've learned from people, just through different people that you've interacted with?
I have learned that authenticity beats out any kind of measure of practice.
Okay, I like that.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So I can immediately tell if someone is nervous or scared. And the way that I have seen when I've met them is that if you can get them talking about something they're passionate about, then they are much more successful in, right? Because you come out of your shell, you get excited. Your weirdness is embraced. And so I think people that are authentic are always more successful in my observations.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I can imagine you've talked to so many different people and so many different like types of businesses and all that as well. Cool. Is there anything that, I don't know how to word this, that maybe you've learned that like you should avoid doing or like try not to kind of lean towards?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Without calling anyone out.
Yeah,
obviously.
right? No. I am a perpetual cheerleader and optimist, so
Yeah.
I don't really usually think ill of people. I think,
or like things that people do that maybe hold them back. Maybe that's a better way to word it. Like not necessarily bad, but like that kind of holds some people back sometimes.
Yeah, no, actually I have a really good one.
Okay.
So when I see someone that is struggling, it's because they are not coming into a conversation curious.
Okay.
Have you seen this?
No.
Okay.
But like I have an idea of what you're talking about.
Right.
But I want you to elaborate more.
And I do want to say that everyone does this in what I've seen.
Yeah.
When they are starting out with something, like, and I see this in sales a lot, they will come in hot and heavy and fast, and they'll just talk about their product or they'll talk about their services. And I think from a relational perspective, and that doesn't bode well for building any kind of credibility or any kind of connection. And people buy from people, they don't buy from services.
Yeah.
Right. So that's what marketing is for.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, I think coming into any conversation curious, asking questions, being genuinely curious about another person.
Yeah, and like learning about them, their story, all that kind of stuff is really cool.
I mean, you're going through it right now. What are you noticing?
Oh man, I forgot my question. Okay, but like I feel like another thing is that I could probably add is like the lack of like trust and confidence, I guess, holds people back. So like even in like from myself, like when I do different things related to my job, when I don't feel confident or I'm a little bit nervous, like for example, and this is probably a common one for someone my age, but if like the people that I'm going in to meet with are like older than me, then I'm like, oh, like they probably do know more than me. And then I kind of like make myself a little bit smaller because of that. Like I'm a little bit more nervous, but then it's like, okay, well, this is like my job. This is what I've put a lot of work and time into. And I know about this stuff probably like more like the same amount as them, if that makes sense. So instead of framing it like more, oh, like they have more life experience, they probably know more, it's like, no, like I've actually put a lot of time and effort into this. I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And then going back and like trusting that that make sense?
It makes perfect sense. I think imposter syndrome is real.
Yeah. Yep.
And I do think that the way to combat imposter syndrome, to your point, is preparation.
Yes.
Right?
And then trusting that preparation.
Yeah.
And then it's interesting because I guess that side of things really falls back into like the sporting side of like what I've done. So then it's like, okay, remembering that even if it's not necessarily my job experience, I have experience doing things, interacting with other people and like working hard at something. And if I can translate it, then like, okay, we're good.
I have the utmost respect for sports. Like they give you so many tools to be successful as an adult.
Yeah.
That discipline is one of them. I worked at Huddle for years.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think I was telling you this, like I call all sports ball.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but working with coaches and athletes at Huddle really showcased to me that like these coaches, one, are passionate about helping these kids, right? From all walks of life and giving them tools, that discipline, that structure, that accountability, all of which I think sets you up for success as an adult.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. That's a really good point.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. Well, on that note, we are going to head into our final break. We'll be right back. You are listening to Beyond the Routine with Emma Spence and Becca Fowler.
The savings continue all November long at Elway Power Sports of Lincoln. They're extending their red tag sale with machines priced at invoice plus $300. That's it. No freight, no setup, no extra fees. Plus 10% off snowplow kits, 10% off fly motocross gear, and 50% off all in-stock road tires. Elway Power Sports of Lincoln has you covered all under one roof with a large selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, motorcycles, and personal watercraft at their 27th and I-80 location. They can't wait to get you set up for the holiday season.
This Black Friday, it is time to hit your goals before the new year even starts. At Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping, get 40% off our next 10-week challenge, plus 6 weeks for free to kickstart your fitness journey. Start training December 1st with kickboxing, strength training, and personalized nutrition. So when our official challenge begins January 10th, you're already ahead of the game. Spots are limited. Don't wait for January to make your resolution. Start strong now. Visit fxbeatlincoln.com or stop by one of our 2 locations at South 40th and Yankee Hill or North 70th and Vine. Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping. Stronger starts here.
MWR is dedicated to building attractive, affordable steel buildings that exceed your expectations. From commercial to residential to agriculture storage, steel buildings are cost-effective, attractive, and versatile. Plus, they're a lasting investment and an ideal choice. MWR uses Sentinel Building Systems out of Albion and can service you all over the state and region. If you have interest in a steel building, post-frame building, or fencing, give MWR a call today at 402-980-5273 or go to mwrbuildingandfence.com.
Hi, Charlie Stone here, and it's that time of the year again. Time for the annual Happy Honda Days at Honda of Lincoln. With me on the line, Andy Goodyear, to tell us all about it.
The exciting news is we have more selection and more savings. We have over 400 new 2025 and 2026 Hondas to choose from, with a great opportunity to get year-end savings on every remaining new 2025.
Do you have some Happy Honda Day specials?
Sure do, Charlie. For example, you can lease a new 2025 Accord Sport Hybrid for just $349 a month, and we have financing from just 0% APR. We've also included over 125 pre-owned of all makes and models, and as always, our certified pre-owns are in this sale as well.
Well, maybe it's time you experience the best. The Honda of Lincoln way of doing business. 27th and Yankee Hill Road or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
This holiday season, give the gift of good taste with a gift card from Valentino's. During double discount days, double your discount from $5 to $10 free with a $50 gift card purchase. Valentino's handcrafted pizza has been a family favorite for generations, and our gift cards make the perfect holiday gift. And right now, during gift card double discount days, when you buy $50 in gift cards, get a $10 gift card free. Happy holidays from Valentino's.
Leaves are falling and temperatures are cooling down, but don't put your golf clubs away. Double Eagle Golf makes golf leagues and events possible year-round. Winter leagues begin on December 1st and are open for registration. Check out their deals on monthly memberships and schedule your Husker Watch parties, birthday or bachelor parties, corporate or team outings, or just a good old Saturday with the boys. That's all at Double Eagle Golf inside the Kinetic Sports Complex on West O Street. Book a tee time today or learn more at doubleeagle.golf.
Acreage owner getting ready for winter? Make it easy with John Deere compact tractors and gators from Acres Equipment. Add snow blowers, front blades, cabs, heaters, and loaders to tackle every chore. Right now, in-stock units are priced to move with competitive financing to fit your budget. Get winter ready today at acres.com. Acres Equipment, your acreage handled. Financing subject to approved credit with John Deere Financial. Not all customers qualify. See dealer for details.
Load up on meat and more this fall at the Mercado by Certified Piedmontese. From now through the end of November, Ferndale fresh turkeys are just $3.99 per pound and in limited stock, perfect for your holiday meals. Plus, you can stop by for lunch on Fired Up Thursday at the Mercado East or Fired Up Friday at the Mercado North. With locations at 84th and Havelock, 30th and Yankee Hill, and now 85th and Old Cheney in Lincoln, or 168th and Maple in Omaha, get to the Mercado today for the best meat in town.
If you are a business owner, I want you to think about the amount of time you've spent worrying about safety and security. Lincoln's own experts at Diode Technologies design custom solutions for security, communication, and so much more. From automated security to secure video conferencing, their team sits down with you to get to know you and what your business needs. Manage your operations and get notified when there is suspicious activity. Save time and cut back on stress. Diode Tech always keeps you in the know. Contact them today at 402-793-5124.
Back to Beyond the Routine with Spence on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Sponsored by the Teammates Mentoring Program.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Beyond the Routine. I'm your host, Emma Spence, with my special guest here tonight, Becca Fowler. So for this last segment, I have a couple questions for you. What is the best advice that you've ever been given?
Have you ever heard of Brené Brown?
Yes.
I am obsessed.
I love her. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's more of a concept than advice, but her book, Daring Greatly.
Oh, okay. I've heard of it.
Of being willing to be vulnerable and move forward despite that.
Yep.
To me is like kind of how I want to live my life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I would say that would be the one.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then, is there something that you're excited about for the future of Lincoln?
I think we have a lot of things that are growing our city and that the community at large has been getting more and more involved in. Stuff like the convention center that we're working towards.
Mm-hmm.
Opening up like a lot of our events to the community at large, like the Celebrate Business Awards.
Yes.
Being available to have the community attend.
Mm-hmm.
That I think is going to be huge to involve them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess let's touch on one more time, maybe the ways that the community can be involved with the chamber and just helping the city overall.
Come to events.
Mm-hmm.
Come out. Even if you are working remote or anything, like be a part of the community and get involved in fun events, free or otherwise.
Yeah.
And get involved and stay up to date on community policy. Like your voice matters.
Mm-hmm.
And so attending city councils or watching the city council live or keeping up to date with what the mayor's working on or what the chamber is working on. All of those things impact, and you should have a say and a voice in what we're doing. So.
Yeah. And then what would be, I guess, the best way for them to figure out where that information is or like where to start?
Yeah.
The website?
Yeah. Come to lcoc.com and you can see we do send out newsletters and stuff like that. And then we do post anything we're working on the website. So they can kind of keep in the loop on that. And then keep a lookout for the events that we have. And then mayor and city council, all of them have their own websites as well.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Cool. Is there anything else that you think would be important or you'd like people to know before we wrap it up?
Come to celebrate Business Awards. It would be really fun to see you there.
Yeah. And then, okay, one more time. Where is it? What are the times?
It's December 11th, and it is from 4 to 6 p.m. at the Cornhusker Marriott.
Awesome. All right. Well, thanks, guys. That's a wrap of tonight's show. You were listening to Beyond the Routine with Emma Spence and Becca Fowler.